getting ready for shipping is this little Bottega Veneta coin purse. This was actually mine, so there won't be any cost of goods for this guy. I'm just going to toss a couple of peanuts in there. You know, obviously, normally I think most would put this in a bubble mailer, but I'm not going to do that. This is my coupon. It's good for 20% off, and it's only good for one time, and it expires at the end of December. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So I have it in a little 8x6x4 box. You know, not real big. I'm going to drop it on the scale. It's going to weigh 7 ounces. So after fees and shipping on the Bottega Veneta coin purse, I was left with $25.71. It was mine, so there is no cost of goods. Net profit, $25.71. So the next item I'm going to go out is this Canon PowerShot camera. It does have a case, so I'm just going to drop it back in its case and get it zipped back up. I am going to obviously put some peanuts in there because it's a breakable. Make sure that it's, you know, well protected in there. I'm just going to drop it in and then put some more peanuts on top. I got to make sure and put my little coupon in there for their next purchase. It's in a 6x6 box. So not too much needs to be done. I'm just going to get this taped up. I am going to put a fragile sticker on it just because it is a camera. You know, I do that just because, well, it makes me feel better. I hope that, you know, whoever is handling it will pay attention. I'm going to drop the box on my scale. The 6x6x6 box is 1.2 ounces. All right, so on the Canon camera, after fees and shipping, I was left with $47.39. My cost of goods was only 50 cents on this. This is one of those orders that has ad fees. So I have mentioned before that we do a 5% standard listing fee. That is an additional fee that eBay tax on when the person clicks on a promotional ad. So that is an extra fee that they add on.
Promoted listings.
A promoted listing fee. So basically is the $3.58.
And that is based off of your order total.
Right.
So eBay gives you your item subtotal plus your sales tax, gives you the order total. Then that's where they charge you your fees based off of. A lot of people complain about that. They think that's wrong, that it should only be based on this, but that's just the way they do it. Then your transaction fees are here, which would be your variable costs or your variable fees. And eBay charges a flat 40-cent fixed fee. That used to be 30 cents. Now it's 40 cents. So this $6.85 is a combination of the 40 cents plus whatever the percentage it charges for these items. And items vary. Like electronics, I think, are like 9% or 10% or something like that.
Right. So basically, eBay took out close to $11 in fees on this purchase. My cost of goods was only 50 cents on this, so that was actually really helpful. So my net profit on this item was going to be $47 and, you know, like 89 cents.
No. Less 50 cents.
Oh, sorry. $46.89. Sorry. All right, next item shipped is going to be this Mud Runner PS4 video game. I do not put video games in bubble mailers. I just am not a fan of that. So it goes in a box with my little coupon. And then I'm going to put some more peanuts on top so that it's protected. And just to let you know, video games cannot go media mail. They are not included in the media mail. This is an 8x6x4 box. It is going a long way, so I do expect the shipping will probably be a little bit more on it. They don't weigh much, but it is going a long way. So let's drop it on the scale. It is 8, I have to round up, it is 8 ounces. All right, so after fees and shipping, I was left with $5.43. Cost of goods was $1, so net profit was $4.43. Once again, as I was mentioning earlier, video games cannot go media mail. They are not considered media. The things that the post office considers media is things like albums, books, you can do DVDs. It does not include any kind of blank cassette or VHS tape or any type of magazine. The next is this little Brighton wallet, just a little white wallet. I am going to put it in a box since it has the silver on the front of it. I really don't want that to get scratched up at with the post office. So there's my coupon. I'll put a little more peanuts in there. Get this all taped up. Once again, this is an 8x6x4 box. And I know it's not going to weigh much, so that's nice. I'm going to go ahead and drop this on the scale. This weighs 8 ounces. All right, after shipping and fees for that small Brighton wallet, I was left with $17.15. Once again, there is an ad fee on that one. Cost of goods was $2. My net profit was $15.15. All right, the next item is this black Coach handbag. I do have it set up in a 12x12x6 box. So I'm going to go ahead and fold the straps down on that. I'm going to put it back in the plastic to protect it because, you know, it is leather. So I'm going to drop that in the box. Just like that. I am going to put some peanuts in and my little coupon's going to go in there. Just drop it right in. Sometimes these boxes are a little bit damaged when they get to me. They don't sit right, but that's just part of the deal. So that one's kind of got a funky corner on it. Well, okay. So there we go. 12x12x6. All right, after fees and shipping on the black Coach purse, I was left with $22.10. Cost of goods was $8. My net profit was $14.10. And you can see there's an ad fee of $1.96 on there. The next item is this beautiful Patricia Nash Finch purse. It's brand new with tags. Absolutely beautiful. I am going to put it in its plastic just to keep it nice and protected. Get some of the air out of there. It's not a very big purse, so it is going to go in a 10x10x5 box. So I'm going to drop it right in the box. I am going to put some peanuts in there to protect it a little bit, and my coupon, and that'll do it. So we'll get this wrapped up. There we are. The weight on that one is going to be 1 pound, 10 ounces. All right, so after fees and shipping on this, I was left with $70.64. My cost of goods was $34 because it's a brand new purse. So my net profit on this was $36.64. The next are these My Pillow slipper moccasins. These were actually given to me as a gift, so there is no cost of goods on these. I do have them in a 12x8x8 box, so they're going to drop right down in there, which works out really well. I am going to put some peanuts in there just to keep them nice and tight in there. Good. And the weight on this box is going to be 2 pounds and 7 ounces. So after fees and shipping, I was left with $20.70 on the moccasins. Cost of goods was $0. So my net profit is $20.70. The next item is this vintage LL Bean sweater. I am putting it in a 10x10x5 box. It's a little bit bulkier than the bubble mailer, so I figure it's just as easy to do this. And I did put my coupon in there. All right, I'm gonna drop this on my scale right there and tuck some of the tape in. The weight on that is 1 pound, 14 ounces. So on the LL Bean sweater, I was left with, after fees and shipping, $19.56. My cost of goods was $3. You can see that the shipping label was $6.33, and eBay's transaction fees were $4.10.
No ad fee on this one.
There's no ad fee on this one. Cost of goods was $3, so my net profit was $16.56. The next was this Bucella cross-stitch stocking. I am going to put this in a bubble mailer. Obviously, it's really thin and nothing in here is going to break. So I'm just going to slide it in the bubble mailer. I'm going to go ahead and you know, fold it over. And with bubble mailers, I have to take measurements because they are not always the same. So this one, because you have to round up, is going to be 14 by 11 by 1. All right, and my weight on that one is 3 ounces. All right, so now we have this Joanna Parker mug. Obviously this is a breakable, so I don't know if I can get a piece of paper. I might have to actually, I'm gonna take the piece of paper and tear it in half because I don't think I can get a full piece in there. But you know, that's just to give it a little extra strength in the middle. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get this all wrapped up. And as I've said before, my coffee mugs go in an 8x8 box. This is going to be a little bit heavier of a mug and a little bit bigger. So the weights are not always the same. I do suspect it will be under 3 pounds though, but this will be a little bit a heavier box. Okay, obviously because it's breakable, we're going to need our peanuts in this one. So just a nice thin layer of peanuts at the bottom will do it. I'm going to put this in kind of at an angle just to make sure. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some more peanuts in there. And then I'll actually just drop my coupon right on top of this one. I kind of want to pack the peanuts down in this one a little bit to make sure that it's in the corners and it's protected. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this all taped up. I am going to use my fragile stickers on this just because it is a breakable. I do have this in an 8x8 box, as I told you earlier. I'm going to drop it on the scale. The weight on this one is 1 pound, 12 ounces. So on the Joanna Parker mug, after fees and shipping, I was left with $7.15. Cost of goods was $1. So my net profit was $6.15. You can see that there is an ad fee on this one. But this was my last box for right now. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the Short Girl Flipper channel, please do. It really does help me. If you want to see the videos, you got to head over to the Short Girl Picker channel. The eBay store can be found in the description below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.